Hey, okay, let's do a little practice. And
my goodness.
Yay. Oh, and then we're gonna have
light on here.
Yay, we're live on YouTube. Let's do a little practice, the movement, and then we're gonna do like a little chat. But I think it's nice that we just warm up for the chat. Whoever is live with us, you can come on and like join us in a little bit of movement. What do you want to do, Camilla? Did you want to like give me a movement maybe this time?
Bobby, you lead. I'm just waking up. You know, we have different times.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna start with just like 5 minutes of like we're gonna do a little bit of qigong, and then we're gonna go straight into like a quick talk. So let's just do it. All right, let's just relax. Bring your hand, bring yourself like lower a little bit. Keep your spine straight, and we're just gonna bring our hands like this, and we're just gonna do a stillness qigong kind of. So just relax and don't move at all. Now you're gonna bring your hands higher like this, like a ball. I don't see you guys on the camera. Just hold it, don't move. Just relax. Just go lower on your knees a little bit, like you should have the spine straight. And keep the arms up. Try to let go of any resistance. Just any resistance, just let go. Relax the head. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders. Relax the spine. Relax the lower back. Relax the hips. Relax the whole legs. Relax the feet. Now bring your hands slowly in Namaste position. Relax here as well. Don't move. Relax the whole body. I'll just go in like focus mode so you can see. Relax the whole body. And then you're gonna do the tree position to bring your branches up, your little fingertips grabbing the heavens, and you're gonna just like hold here with your branches pointing at the heavens. And just relax the neck, relax the head, relax the shoulders. Relax the abdomen. Relax the hip. Relax the knees. You can close your eyes as well. Just let the energy flow. Relax the whole body. And then slowly bring your branches, bring them facing the earth now and relax. Keep your eyes closed. Relax the whole body, head to toe. And observe the breath. Coming in and going out. Feel the sensation throughout the body. The energy is flowing. Relax, resistant, no resistance. Now let's just bring our hands facing at each other. Let's bring both hands facing each other, facing ourselves. Imagine we're in a big circle. And let's bring all of our love. Let's bring the heart in between those hands. Let's smile. Let's bring gratitude and love for all beings. And together we're going to just bring all of this love, create a big ball, and we're going to throw this big ball into the heavens. Just throw it up. Bring your hands in Namaste. Great. Let's start our Pranic Day with the little discussion with who? I don't know. This is open mic right now. So who is here?
You made me laugh, Avi.
Oh, we're
I'm
doing
here.
this. There we are. So yeah. Oh, Diana is here. That's nice. Maybe she could play some music. Oh, we could talk about some. We should have a little discussion about the feast. What happened last weekend, and then we're gonna go into like little dancing, and after that we're gonna go into like coconut cheese.
The voice. I think maybe Claire needs to mute herself.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I just did. So
Okay,
I don't know
thank
if
you.
you're there, Diana, but if you want to turn on your camera, I wanted to ask you some question about the feast, if you want to.
Diana is. Oh, is that music, Diana?
Dan, yeah.
Oh,
I
I think she's driving.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if she still is, but yeah,
Okay,
it would be
that's
nice if she could come on. But she told me she was driving.
Ah, okay, I see. So we're gonna talk about the feast that just happened, and
Who's
yeah.
our
So how
guest
do you
today?
feel? Huh?
Who's our guest today? Do we have a guest today?
Yes, Claire. She's here already. But I want to talk
Oh,
to you about the feast.
yes.
Yes. So what do you think happened this week for you, Camilla? How was it after the feast?
It was great. I went back to normal very quickly.
Oh, what do you
Which
mean?
normal juices. You know, I'm not diluting so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So in the beginning I was diluting or I went on water the first week actually. Just the first days. And then I started drinking juice.
I see.
Very
I
strong
see.
juice, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like myself, I went a little bit too fast back to normal, but I'm expecting us to be together for like the traveling. So I'm just like thinking we're probably gonna be juicing more often. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we had like a small feast. It wasn't like a big feast, but I was very impressed that everybody actually did like, I think, follow through with it, most of everybody. And yeah.
That's great. What do you mean that you went back so quickly?
I did, well, I went back a little bit quick to like smoothie and then solid, like just like fruits and raw food, and I'm just feeling a little like excited to be on Pranic Day today because I'm like a little heavy than normal. And I'm like,
Really?
well, yes. And guess what? I'm happy because I got some watermelon. Like somehow I just got watermelon in like the market, and I'm like, oh my God, this is my first watermelon of 2023.
I manifested for you. Remember, I sent it to you.
Yeah, so that's great.
Did
So
I
I'm
send
happy.
did I send you a watermelon video?
Yeah, you did. So I think it just like helped me manifest my reality. But yeah, I'm so excited because like whatever happened to me during the feast was like I just had a lot of energy, and I still kept that energy. And I was also like making maps of like the land we want to have in Costa Rica. And somehow like this whole week I've been like actually really working on it. So it's like manifestations happening, which is great. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it was fun actually. This time I had a lot of energy. This feast, I
Yeah.
had a lot of energy. And then some other feasts, I felt very weak. So I felt like this feast, a lot of people had a lot of energy. Like, did you notice that?
Yeah, I think there
Diana,
was
for
a lot
example,
more.
she had a lot of energy.
Yes, she did. Hey Mela,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hey,
Yeah, so
Mela.
it was kind of nice. Is it actually switching, or is it always me on the camera right now?
I don't know. I have it on my settings.
I think it's never switched. Stop focus mode. That's what it is. I'm so sorry, everybody, if you've been seeing my face the whole time. Say hi, Camilla, so we can switch to you.
What? People couldn't see us?
I think so. I don't know.
Hey, Mela. It's good to see you.
Hello. Yes, haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes, it's good
Can
to
you-
see you.
Can you hear me? You can hear me.
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear
Yeah.
you well.
Okay, great.
Yay. And Claire, I can see you too. Is it night over there?
You mean me?
No, Claire. Claire's in the dark, I see. Hey, Claire.
Oh, it's the morning time, maybe. No?
Costa Rica? Yeah, maybe. It's morning time for me. It's
Yeah.
9. Yeah, 9 o'clock here.
All right. So
Yeah.
I think, hey, we need to move a little bit because we're never like, unless you guys want to talk about something right now about the feast, but
No rush, no rush.
yeah,
you know,
before we get into the
relax.
coconut cheese and like other question, let's go into like a little bit of dancing, warming up. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
I want to hear a
Let's
little
see.
bit about Claire and the coconut and and then we can
Yeah,
get
you know
into
we're
dancing.
doing that after the ecstatic dance, right?
Really?
Yeah, you don't know our format yet? She's funny.
We can't be dancing and then sit down, So, okay.
Yes, you can. That's the format we've been having for the last 3 weeks. So let's go for it. Let's not change. I love it. So let's do that. You chose 3 music, so I'm gonna put music. Let's do it. Okay, you guys can stand up. Come on.
Nkanu tara yorojana ale mason segima Jarabi tara yorojana ale mason segima Nterini ngabe diza ni jarabi ma feganyalo nyina Nterini ngabe diza ni kanu I want to know I want to know. Ale mason segima.
emotions, all that emotion, drowning to survive. The tides inside my mind, my hands are reaching out. How can I speak about, oh, waves crashing on my body? I shiver from that cold, cold world, that old world. You'll never survive if you don't try to calm the waters on the inside. On the inside, you're the moonlight. On the outside, gotta hold tight. Let the storm pass you. Then you walk on water. 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 Balance, I'm challenged. I try to shift the currents of my mind. Oh, don't suffer with the times. Don't settle for this cruel, cruel world, this old world. You'll never survive if you don't try to calm the waters on the inside. On the inside, you're the moonlight. On the outside, gotta hold tight. Let the storm pass you. Then you walk on water. 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 Then you walk on water.
Okay, hello. So here we are. Back
Yay.
on.
My-
So we're gonna have Claire in 2 seconds, but before that, I just wanted to say that we are having a juice feast again every month now. It's at the beginning of the month. It's every first week of the month. So we're doing like probably February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, every day, every month, every first. We're doing 7 days juice feast, and every 3 months we will be doing the Pranic feast. Yeah. Yay! So what else? Let's just talk about the coconut cheese.
So next one is February 1st
Yes, it is.
to 7th.
No, to the 8th.
Okay, so 7 days.
7 days, yes. Just like that. Okay, great. So we're gonna go on speaker mode. Yeah, so I want to talk to Claire. I don't know if do you have any light? No, you don't have light, right, Claire? And you can unmute if you want. Oh, maybe it's because she is no, always sleeping, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a little bit better. Yeah, you can unmute. Hello.
Hello.
I guess
Yeah,
I can
I'm-
mute myself. You can, or I can ask you a few questions to guide you, and then I mute myself so we don't have this weird microphone sound.
Okay, do you hear me well?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great. All right, so yesterday we had like a great mindful parenting meeting with Camilla, and I don't know why, but I want to go into like the coconut cheese from the perspective of being a mother. If you can kind of like start by sharing a little bit of like why you started that, and also like how does it like, you know, like the whole story with like aloe. It would be really nice if you can explain like how powerful the coconut can be also for a parent or breastfeeding mother. Let's just start however you want.
Yeah, well, that's how it started really when I changed my way of eating and the way I was seeing food and then life was after my giving birth to my daughter. So she's really linked to that. And yeah, I really realized that the coconut was really like a strong and powerful ally during the breastfeeding, because breastfeeding long time is and also doing the transition towards raw food at the same time was really like intense and asking me a lot of energy. So I realized that the only, like when she started drinking other things than my milk, the only thing she would like was coconut water. And then after I realized like really like the coconut pulp also like was really energetic for her. So that's how I decided to use this coconut power to make something that was also indulging for me, for my souvenir of the French cheese and all that was missing me and my partner. So I really wanted to have like something nice and like that gave me satisfaction in my souvenir of the culture of the food, of the French food, the French culinary food, but with the power of the nature, with the power of the coconut. But, I really wanted to mix these two things. And then aloe was my first fan. Like when she tasted the first fermented coconut, and then after the cheese, more cheesy. I think she really loved it right away. She was very small. She was like 2 or even less. Yeah. So it's for
Yeah, that's nice. I'll make you unmute. Like, you wanna ask a question, Camilla? Maybe. Otherwise, I can like I can make Claire talk. So what do you think? Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, go ahead, Camilla.
Yeah, another question. I was just, listening in, and I would love to listen more. You said the first time when you fermented the coconut cheese, somebody tried it and they really loved it. How did you come up with the recipe itself? Now you have to unmute her.
Okay. Yeah, it was like kind of a long process, in a sense that I would try with many different plants, and I would use my instinct, kind of my nose and kind of things, because I was in Lifu, in this small island next to New Caledonia. Like there is this very tribal life. So there is like very little people, and most of them are tribal people. Like the food is not, the European food is not present there. It's like really still very isolated. And so I would, and also it was the COVID. So it was even more calm. So I was even more into nature. So we will spend a lot of time just try to go and find food in the forest, in the nature, like pick tomatoes and fruit and all of that. And so that's also like the need to have something a bit different from the from the fruits and all that, and to create something with that, to kind of give a bit of more sophisticated food in the daily life. Because when you are in a transition, like passing from a normal way of eating to just eating fruits like you find in the forest, yeah, it can be a bit wow. And also something like that needed energy, like very like quick bioactive energy. And that's the power of fermented food, right? You have the power of the natural ingredients, but is enhanced, multiplied by I don't know how many times, but you can feel it. Like when I ate it, when I was feeling a bit low, and I had like 1 or 2 spoons of the coconut cheese, I felt like, wow, power again. And yeah, So yeah, it was a lot of experimenting and talking with the ladies there in the tribes that had a very good knowledge of the medicinal plants, for not only for the fermentation but also for the conservation, because some plants can conserve and everything.
Awesome, thank you. So the COVID time, Fabi, would you mute? Yeah. So the COVID time gave you the time to experiment. You had more time at COVID time, you said? Okay. Fabi, that's your job, to mute her, unmute her.
It's just because this isolated island was already isolated, but with the COVID, the chiefs of the island decided to cut everything, like no plane, no boats, so very little food arriving actually. So it was like even more isolated. So it was more like that because yeah, the time there we were already like, you know, lifestyle, but it was already a bit free. Well, not working so much, and we are still living in the boat at that time.
Hey, I have a question. I'll mute you every time, by the way, Claire, and then you have to unmute yourself. But I have a question about the, because many people in the Pranic family, they're kind of like transitioning, you know, a lot of people are transitioning food, and like cheese is like, especially for European, maybe like a hard one to like let go of. So what can you say about this? Like, did you talk to a lot of people transitioning? What do they feel about like the coconut cheese is a quick way for letting go of like any kind of cheese or things like that?
Well, yes, it's for me, it was like really important and to have something, but especially for team also, because me, I was like more extreme, but it can be very helpful for like even just transitioning towards just vegan food, you know, and that's the purpose, like the real motivation of the distribution of this cheese is to help people in a larger scale to let go of animal products in general. Like it can be also like the mayonnaise and yeah, the cheese. Obviously, the cheese is one of the most difficult vegan products to do, and it's difficult to keep it nutritive. Like you have some alternative that you can find now in supermarkets, but they are either very not very nutritive. They use like amidon and things that are like dead, not alive, or they are not tasty, or they are using like very expensive stuff such as cashew nuts, which are well, in tropical country, which are imported and difficult to harvest and expensive. So the idea is to have something that is powerful, nutritive, and made with an abundant raw material that will make it accessible, at least for the cream cheese one, for population to transition it, and that will also give for the age when one the satisfaction for the Europeans they want to go more vegan. And sometimes these people, they have families and they are a bit worried about, yeah, but if we give up animal products, will my kids have enough energy and proteins and all that? So that's why I'm making a lot of researches on the powers and the proteins, because coconut has proteins in the coconut, and how fermentation makes it even more powerful to really like give people something they can rely on, and they, okay, I can go safely on that transition without worrying about lacking energy for the kids or calcium, or, you know, for when the kids grow, they need kind of a lot of energy. And so I want to, yeah, that these families feel safe in going in their transition for 2020.
What's your plan about like what are you doing right now in Costa Rica with this? What's your plan? What's your vision?
The vision. Can you hear me now? So the vision in Costa Rica is really to have like a pilot project, like the first production plant I'm going to do in Talamanca is to be like a pilot unit production that is big enough but small enough, big enough to supply a whole region and small enough to be multiplied in over regions, and with the goal that the cheese is distributed locally, because what I want is that the raw material that we use locally is processed locally and benefited by the local population. So this local thing is really important, and that's why we're making like a unique production that is not so big, and we are not going to distribute like in a too wide region. But the idea is more like to make like kind of a chain of production of this, really to focus on the local thing.
I love that. And communities like Pranic Family, right? Yeah. I love your vision. It's beautiful. I'm not a cheese person, but I know a lot of people like cheese, and that's the hardest thing to let go of. So this is amazing. I love it. Yeah, Mela, do you have any question? You can also ask if you want.
I actually don't have a question, but I found it super interesting what Claire said about like in the beginning when she started to speak, when she was talking about the coconuts and about the energy that she felt to it, and also as far as I understood, she said that her daughter, is that right? Her daughter only wanted coconut in the beginning. I'm not sure whether I understood this right. Because I found this super interesting, because I wasn't knowing about about this whole thing about Claire and everything, because I hadn't been online the last weeks. But I personally, during the last weeks, found that, I don't know, I found a huge, like, how do you say this? If you really like, if you tend to go for something, like if you feel like kind of driven to it. And during the last weeks, I found that I was consuming a lot of raw coconut instead of fruit, because I never had, I couldn't get raw coconuts here for quite a long time. And then a few weeks ago or so, I found a distributor where I can get like fresh coconuts, which are also organic. And then I had first time in my life a fresh coconut, and the fresh coconut water and the fresh coconut meat. And I can really relate to what you said, that there's a very, I would say it's a really high, like from its vibration, it's a really high vibrational food. I found this really interesting, because from what I got, Claire had a similar like experience with it. I'm not sure whether this is really.
Mela, you're muted. Unmuted. Yeah.
It's my bad. It's my fault. Sorry.
But did you actually hear what I said, or didn't you hear anything?
No, we
No,
heard
no,
everything.
Okay, so I was just saying in the end that my English is a bit shaky today, so I hope you understood what I said. And my cat is also wanting attention.
No, we heard everything. Claire, would
Okay.
you answer to that? The energetic connection that you had with the coconut?
Yeah, I'm really happy that she brings that out and that she experienced it, because it's really something, one part of the coconut, because it has so many parts to explore, that I've been exploring physically, intensely, but also scientifically, and with my researches now. And really this fruit, because it's a stone fruit, it's a prehistoric fruit, and it's one of the only fruit that you can find anywhere, and you're kind of sure that is not there is no chemicals on it, because you cannot. He's so strong. It's so strong. It's been through time, and it managed to keep its authentic power, really, from the. I mean, it comes from the prehistoric time. This coconut, I made some research. It's really, really interesting, and actually the first sailors that discovered America and everything, they used the coconut as a water reserve and food reserve. I mean, they really discovered their powers quite early. So yeah, I can really relate to this experience that she had. Because you can, yeah, it's still really a nice conservable fruit that you even in Europe or in Germany, it keeps its power even after the transport and everything.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to be back in Costa Rica though, because I still feel like they're a little bit nicer from the country itself. So
For sure. And there's so many varieties and ways of using it. It's impressive.
have you tried all the different types of coconuts, like the red ones, or have you tried other ones, or always the green?
Oh, I've tried so many coconuts in my life, in the Pacific Islands, and also now in Costa Rica. I'm realizing that you have, like on the Caribbean coast, coconuts are different from the Pacific coast, because the Caribbean coconuts, well, not all of it, but like 80% of it, were actually imported by these first sailors. So they are Asiatic types, and on the Pacific, they are completely different. And also from where they grow, for instance, the coconut that you find on the beach, they're going to have a really different taste from the what that grows higher in the jungle. They will, because the coconut has this power to transform and use seawater. So the ones that are close to the beach, they will have a mineral content that is completely different from the one. So there are so many different.
So what do you think? Because when I was in India, I found a lot of people like farming coconuts in the center of the land, not near the ocean. You can still use that?
Yeah. For the coconut farm plantation, they still have a lot to learn. Like in the first of all, like the monoculture is to avoid, like if we overthink. So, and they also need. There is a lot of need in the coconut plantation. Many coconut plantation in the world are being not not very well comment dire, entretenu. Well, they need like more maintain. They need more maintenance. Maybe not in India, because in India maybe it's one of the country where they are really using the most the coconut and with more skill and everything, like from what I know. But many other countries, coconut plantation, because the coconut product doesn't have such an added value. You know, they don't earn, coconut farmers don't get enough from what they are doing, you know. So that's also one of my goals, is to kind of support the coconut plantation and more kind of not organic, because they are organic, but more agroforestry style coconut farming. Not everywhere, but in some places, yeah, coconut plantation, they need some renewal and change of thinking for the future.
Oh, that's great. So yes to coconut water. No, yes to coconut cheese. For those who want the coconut cheese, but in general, coconut is great. Yeah. Have you ever tried coconut cheese, Mela, or never? Is this the first time you heard that?
Yeah.
No, actually, I haven't tried it. But I can at least imagine like things like cream cheese making out of coconut. This is really easy. I think like I can imagine how you can do this. Like, not that it's easy to do, but I get how you can get the idea of cream cheese, but I find it actually hard to imagine like more solid type cheeses, making them out of coconut. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure whether this, like, I cannot really think about how this will turn out. But yeah, I think it's
I'm trying to show you if it's actually load.
Again, I didn't understand you, Fabi.
I am trying to show you if it loads the picture, but it's taking a little bit of time to load the picture.
Okay.
But it's beautiful to see the aged cheese as well.
Okay. Okay, you have a picture of the end product.
Yeah, there it is. Wait, yeah, let me show you. You're gonna like, it's really nice. See, look at that. This is coconut cheese.
I cannot see something yet. It's just black, but I don't know. I think it just, okay. Okay, yeah.
This
that is
looks
coconut.
beautiful.
It
That
looks
like real
interesting,
cheese.
yeah. Quite impressing.
But then if you want to see like this one here is the cream one here.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is the, yeah, sorry about this. I'm trying really hard to like make it work.
So you ferment it with kind of like these cultures which are used to make camembert. Is it like that? This, like, I don't know, this this stuff on it, like this brown and white stuff, it's probably from the fermentation, like a mushroom kind of fermentation, or what do you use, Claire?
I don't know if she can like share all the details online, but
yeah, okay, no, I understand, of course.
Share a bit of it. I don't know.
No, it's I understand. Sorry, yes, yeah, but it looks really impressive.
Thank you.
It looks beautiful. I will try the cream one day.
For sure. When you come here, we'll be happy. So, how many of you are going to come to Costa Rica?
I don't know yet. We're still figuring out how many of us, but definitely maybe like 3 or 4 at least, probably, maybe more. but like in the next month. That's what I mean, you know. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so I guess if anybody has a question, go ahead, ask now. Otherwise, we're wrapping it up. We're doing our ceremony of Pranic Day, just a little like water ceremony, and then we're doing like a little breath work. So I'm just muting you, Claire. If anybody wants to like go with me, I'm excited to have my last little sip of watermelon. It's actually nice because I had a whole week of like going a little bit wrong after the feast. And I'm like, oh my God, I need this break. I need to stop for just like 24 hours. So anyway,
There's no wrong and right, but yeah, you feel like you want to take a break, take a break.
yeah, I'm so happy to take a break. So 24
Yeah.
hours without water and without food. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
just 10 seconds of silence for whoever wants to give positive vibes, and then we'll do breath work. All right, cheers to you, Cam. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
And it's really nice to finish on like some watermelon. I do like the coconut water though. That's what I did last week, but I'm so happy about the watermelon as well. All right, let's
Like
do.
watermelon yesterday.
Yeah, you did. All right, let's do a little breath work, and then we can wrap up with 3 ohms. If that's okay, just relax. Close your eyes. Just bring your shoulders straight. Shoulders relaxed. Spine is straight. We're just gonna do like the regular alternate nostril breathing. So if you can follow along, it's very easy. You're gonna use the thumb to close the right nostril, and you're gonna exhale to the left when you close the right nostril. And then you're gonna alternate, use your pinky and close the left nostril. And when you do that, you exhale to the right. And we're gonna alternate the nostril. Closing the nostril, we alternate. And we also alternate when we're taking air or exhaling. So let's start. First, we always start on the left. So just close your right nostril, use your thumb, exhale left, and then you start inhaling left. Inhale left. Close the left nostril with the pinky, open the thumb, exhale right. And again, inhale right, close the right with the thumb, open with the pinky, exhale left. Just like this, alternate for just 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Left, close the left, alternate, exhale right. On your own. We're going to finish on the left side. And then relax. Bring your palms facing up on the knees or on the hip. And we're going to just do 3 ohms on our own, in our own room. Just bring your attention to your spine so you can feel the vibration of the ohm when it goes all the way up. You feel the vibrations moving up as you close your mouth. So we're going to open the mouth to create the first sound, ah, and then oh, and then All right, so starting by inhaling, bring all of your attention to the base of the spine. Inhale. And that'll be it for closing Pranic Day. And I'm gonna have a great 24-hour, and I hope you too. With, without water, with or without food, up to you. Challenge yourself and love yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It was good seeing you, Mela. Thank you, Claire. And I see you in Costa Rica. So, yeah. All right. Much love.
Bye-bye. All right, I'll just play a little bit of a video. You guys can hop off. Thank you so much.